Hi artists! Today we're going to be drawing a glass frog together. You should be familiar with this little guy, and you should remember, why is he called a glass frog? Because parts of him are see-through, and we're going to show that in our drawing. Now, something that's fun about starting with the glass frog is it's very similar to the poison dart frogs that I've shown you how to draw before. So if you've drawn those with me, then this should be pretty easy to learn how to do. Also remember that just like our videos with the poison dart frog, I want you to practice. Follow along with me, start the video over, practice again. Make sure you've practiced at least twice before you do your final project, which I can tell you more about later. So, for our glass frog, again, just like the poison dart frog, we're going to start with a long curving line that's going to end up being the frog's back. Alright, it's kind of like that UFO shape, and to make it that UFO shape, we're going to give it that round front, that's going to be the nose, a flat bottom, and a round end that's going to be the behind, or the bum. So we've got our good shape for our frog, and now we're going to go ahead and put in the arms. So the arms are, don't forget the elbow. A couple of my friends will just draw straight lines, but we need our elbows so that the frog can catch himself as he jumps. So we have our line, and then it's going to bend in the elbow. Same with the other side, line, and it's going to bend. And then we want to give it 3 toes. You're going to show 2 first. Make sure they're rounded edges and small in the middle. And then another one up top. The second arm is going to be behind it, and it's going to be just a little bit smaller because it's farther away from what we're looking at. It's going to go, and then this one, the elbow's not going to be visible, so it's only going to stick out. And it's going to be smaller, but it's going to follow the same style. Okay, now we want to put in our back legs. So for our back legs, we're going to remember the C technique that we use when we draw frogs together. But this time, since our frog is pointing this way, our first C shape needs to be pointing away from the frog's face. So we're going to have our big C, and it should be pretty big because this is the leg that helps the frog jump. Our second C, and then our toes. Make sure they're long and stretched out, and I can only see 2 on mine, but they have 3, so if you want to add a third, go ahead. And of course the that doesn't look very good. I'm going to revise. I'm going to erase and revise. There, that's better for our back leg. Now we're ready for our frog's face. Now this is different than our poison dart frogs because the eye is going to be bigger, okay? It's actually going to go pretty much off his face. There's our eye and our little U rainbow shape on top, and then the other one that comes behind. I'm going to revise again and make that bigger. There, I like that. And something that makes our glass frog different than a poison dart frog is the eye. Poison dart frog's eyes, the pupil is so big that the whole eye looks black. In a glass frog, we have the frog shape football eye. You might remember if you've drawn people with me before, I asked you to draw their eyes like an almond shape, a rainbow and then another rainbow. That makes an almond or a football, and that's the eye that a human has, like mine. But it's also the shape of a frog's pupil. So I'm going to show you that right in here. And this is the part that we're going to color black. This is the part that's going to get colored black. I'm going to leave my little white spot because I like to make it look cute. And the white reflection makes it cute. All right. Now I'm ready for the nose, but before I add the mouth, I need to add the vocal sac. And this is important in your glass frog to make sure that we all know that your glass frog is see-through. We're going to go ahead and add our vocal sac right here so that it overlaps over the leg. So this is where our frog's mouth is. That's the vocal sac. And now you can erase just a couple of places. Right here, right here, and any other lines that seem to be going astray. But don't erase here. We want to keep that so that our frog's vocal sac looks transparent or see-through. Transparent or see-through. Okay, and that's a glass frog. So feel free to rewind the video, practice again, and this frog is going to be one of the 3 on your cover of your frog book. If you feel ready to go on and try the next frog, go ahead, and those links should be in the description. Have fun.